How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Real Night. Today we're diving back into Dexter Season 5, Episode number 9. Last time we had quite a few developments, which seems to be a recurring theme in this season. We're exploring a lot of new ground, while at the same time revisiting a lot of old concepts and old dynamics, which is pretty cool. Last time, LaGuerta, true to form for her character, I think, it didn't really surprise me that she would go and do that and not take responsibility for what happened. So Deb is now on suspension. Liddy witnessed Dexter and Lumen tossing bags into the ocean, so he didn't necessarily see any body parts, I assume, but it's still extremely suspicious. And he spotted the materials in the back of her car as well. So he's on the case. He's probably going to hold that over Quinn's head, maybe get some more money, because I think that's really all he cares about. I don't think he really cares about like catching criminals or anything like that. Quinn is in an interesting situation now that he has feelings for Deb, and that's sort of clouding his judgment as to whether or not he wants to move forward in pursuing Dexter as somebody who he wants to take down, you know. Dexter and Lumen have now sort of officially cemented their partnership, not in the way that Miguel and Dexter did it. It's very different, and she chose to stay, which I don't know if it was a good idea for her to do that, but I'm glad that Dexter is going to have this person to help him get through what he needs to get through, and I'm happy that Dexter's going to be here for her, and he can understand sort of what she's going through and help her through whatever she needs to get through. So if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below. All right, enough talk. Let's roll with it.
On a good day when I run, the
House OST.
until it's just me, my breath, and my feet on the sand.
Running. Don't normally see him doing that. It's usually the bike.
Pick up the pace, Dexter.
Today is not one of those days.
Oh, him and Jordan be interesting.
When I scheduled a private session with Jordan Chase, I wasn't looking for evidence of exactly how he was involved in Lumen's torture because the code requires certainty.
Trauma is also opportunity. You get to put yourself back together again any way you want.
Something big must have happened if it inspired your entire philosophy.
Plato.
What?
The philosopher?
Fractured Self. It's from Plato's Symposium. You ever read it? I took Plato's idea that we are fractured creatures trying to become whole, and I ran with it. Boom. Million copies sold.
Yeah, recycled. That's how that stuff normally goes. It's pretty much the entirety of the like self-help motivation space.
Jordan is one tough nut to crack.
You're one tough nut to crack. You know that, Dexter?
I wish he'd stop
He
doing
keeps
that.
like, yeah, reading his mind and stuff. He did it last time too.
How can I help you?
Maybe you can't. Or maybe you can. Is that blood?
Why would he have blood? I think it might have to do with that initial individual mentioned 2 episodes ago. Someone who was that initiating factor.
10 a.m. tomorrow. He doesn't have anything else for the next 2 weeks.
Perfect. Are you new here?
Just started 3 days ago.
Is he cycling through his staff because of Cole?
So whose blood do you think it is? If it is blood.
Most likely a victim. Whatever it is important to him. He's wearing it around his neck. It's definitely some kind of trophy. You there?
Is that Liddy?
Oh my God.
What is it?
There's someone at the kitchen door.
Hide.
Where?
In the bathroom.
They're coming.
Looks like a female? I like that shot though with the light like across her eye. Oh my gosh.
Jesus!
Aster.
Who you? Who the fuck are you?
What?
Who the fuck is she?
Style change.
Her name is Lumen.
Dang.
I mean, who is she? Why is she here?
Wow. Such a change in like 1 season. I was trying to think of like the last time she was in the show. And
Girlfriend so fast.
First of all, she's not my girlfriend. She's a tenant, like I said. Second of all, who are you?
I'm Olivia. I live near her grandparents.
did they like run away?
Where'd you get the liquor?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'd say so. You're 12.
Yeah, like
said
she
you were
looks so
14.
young.
You didn't even bring my clothes. This is my reject stuff.
I mean, but yeah, 12 to 14, what's the difference? Still way too young to be doing all that.
They should really stay the night and sober up.
And I'll stay too.
With her? Oh. I think I'm gonna.
I definitely understand what Aster, like, why. Especially, like, how she looks. Like, she's blonde like Rita was. Kind of, yeah. I get it. Man. I wasn't expecting to see her back, though. And we haven't seen Harry for, like, two episodes.
My advice, get Aster out of here.
Can't just turn her away.
Haven't you learned anything? Her mother's dead because of you.
Which is why I need to make things right and be a good father.
A good father would get those girls as far away as possible.
At this point, he's the closest thing that she would have, other than the grandparents.
Everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna get your job back. You got everyone at the station on your side, and you got a boyfriend who loves you.
Seriously, you gonna drop that on me now?
It's just an expression that slipped
Yeah, they're
out.
so
I gotta go.
Fine.
they're so hesitant with each other. It's funny, but yeah, their relationship's kind of growing on me. I don't really mind it as much as I thought I would.
You alone?
Yeah, what's up?
You're a pecker. As soon as you take a look at these snaps, I took your boy Dexter Morgan and his gal pal on.
Oh, he has the best lines.
How do I deal with Aster?
Share something with her. What you did when you were her age.
I killed the neighbor's dog.
Well, don't tell her that.
Wow, it's crazy how honest Dexter can be now with her.
He doesn't even recognize me.
Well, you didn't look like a raccoon last time we saw you.
Eat. It's hangover food. It'll soak up the alcohol.
Need some bread or something in there. Carbohydrates.
Hoping we could spend the day together.
Can Harrison come?
Sure.
Mama.
Ooh. Yikes.
I have no idea why he said that.
Stop lying, okay? I'm not stupid. I really doubt my mom would have brought in a tenant so fast.
I mean, I don't know. Elliot seemed pretty eager. And he definitely would have swooped in if Dexter was the one that died.
How'd it go with the union suit?
You're sticking me in the file room.
My report backed your story 100%.
Thank you. Anybody needs a real fucking detective, I'll be in the file room.
Relax, bro. I get why she's mad, but like...
Detective Scapegoat reporting for duty.
Francis,
They said you'd be joining me. Come on, I can get you started.
at least she has a friend down here. Shouldn't be too bad. Probably give her a chance to do some investigating of her own into whatever she wants to do.
I still feel like you're not being completely honest with me.
A 30-gauge needle should slide right in undetected.
Whatever it is, you have to tell me so that I can help you.
Believe it or not, you're helping me already.
So when's our next appointment?
I'll check with the receptionist.
Yeah, the receptionist said he didn't have anything for 2 weeks. I wonder if he's cutting off clients. Like, I wonder what the deal is.
You're supposed to be filing things away, not making a mess.
She gonna start solving cold cases?
Barrel Girls case?
Can't help
We
herself.
pinned this on one guy. It's like there are
Oh.
multiple perps. Barrel Girls. There were partial sequences for multiple people. The only reason I came across this is because I was filing it all away.
Put Deb anywhere. He's gonna start making moves.
Cole and Boyd did this together?
Yeah.
Dexter, the girls are gone, and their cell phones are still here.
So I saw some guy near the house. Light hair, average build. Checked out the plate. Just have it from, from Neighborhood Watch.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nice continuity.
Watch and report. You got it. This is Dexter Morgan from Homicide. I'd like to report a probable child abduction. It's a white panel van. I have a partial plate. I was with Jordan Chase.
A lot of fucked up people circling that guy, Dex. Was head of security, for one.
Okay, what's going on?
Nobody told her. Owners of white panel vans, they probably get so much heat.
Hands on your head now!
Master.
Hey, easy.
You hurt her. I'll kill you.
Get your hands off me!
Kill you.
Get your
You
hands
understand
off
me?
of me! You're looking for the girls just like you.
Sort of, anyway. I live with her mom.
He thought something happened to his daughter.
Something is gonna happen to them when I find them. Olivia broke into our liquor cabinet, stole money from her mother, and took off. We've got GPS tracking on her mobile phone.
Why they left it at the house.
Ever since Astor moved down the block, Olivia's been nothing but a pain in the ass.
I get why Aster would be acting out, though. I mean, she's been through a lot.
They found the girls at Bayside. They're holding them for shoplifting.
Aster has been through a lot, so I understand it. Doesn't make it excusable, but...
Aster?
Definitely get it.
Tell you what, their stuff is at my house. Gonna need to get your van out of impound anyway.
Which you're paying for, by the way.
How old is she? She have a job? She have money? I think there's a reason why she would steal money. She probably didn't have any.
Yeah. You want to tell me what's going on with you and Detective Morgan? I send her to the file room, and she magically finds evidence to reopen the case she knows I personally closed.
Maria.
Has nothing to do with her.
She's trying to get back at me.
No. I totally understand LaGuerta's mindset here. It is very annoying to watch for sure, but it's like people who play games, they're always going to see other people as if they were playing games. You know, it's like how a liar can never trust anyone, right? Because they lie so much themselves that they can't trust that anybody else is not lying to them. I think that's that same situation that's happening here.
You need to reopen the case.
What happened?
They were at Bayside.
Oh, thank God.
Shoplifting.
Oh. The first meeting. So, that complicates the situation with Quinn, too.
She's my tenant.
Because now if Quinn tells her, Deb's gonna be mad even more mad at Quinn.
He had a tenant. Didn't know he had a sister. I understand rebound as much as anybody, but don't you think it's a little soon?
I'm not on any rebound.
Oh, come on.
Kind of, but it's very unique, for sure.
Deb knows about my partner in crime. The whole station knows I'm seeing Jordan Chase. This is not my day. Aster! Look, just tell me what's wrong.
My mom got murdered, and you move her into her house and tell me she's your tenant?
She is.
Yeah.
She's more, I can fucking tell.
Aster, you cannot talk to me that way.
You know, I can feel the vibe too, but they haven't done anything like that.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Dan, we'll just sit here till you do.
Classic father move.
I didn't run away.
Dexter saw it, and I kind of caught the vibe from him.
The bruises on your stomach.
You don't know what you're talking about.
The guy living with her mom.
Actually, I really do. Olivia has bruises all over her stomach and back.
She told you?
Wait, you knew about this? Why didn't she tell me?
Because I didn't think you'd care. Even when we all lived here, you were so busy out.
Yeah, he's very distant, so I get why she would feel that way.
I'm gonna take care of this. Okay?
Wow. This whole episode is just, I don't know, they just injected this in here. It's kind of crazy.
You're not going to reopen the case? Are you serious?
Come right in, Detective.
Man, that file is interesting.
Those girls are dead. Don't you want to make sure that that doesn't happen again? I mean, what the fuck are we doing here?
Enough.
Yeah, it's the difference between, I might have touched on it before, maybe in season 1. Maria's obviously in it for the career, for the money, for the, I guess, fame that goes along with that, with her manipulation of the media. And then Deb would be the opposite of that, in it for catching of criminals and solving crimes and stuff like that, which is, I think, the way that it should be. It's kind of a difficult situation in that you want to incentivize people to want to go further up and higher up in the ranks by giving them the raises and stuff like that. But you also don't want to make it to the point where it's the entire focus of somebody, right? Like LaGuerta's situation here. Law enforcement, the military, stuff like that is just, it's always a difficult situation in that regard.
I'm reopening the case. I made the Fuentes situation go away. I was trying to help Batista. As far as Quinn goes, he wasn't on vacation. I suspended him to protect your brother.
Protect him from what?
Ask Quinn.
Everybody's between a rock and a hard place this time around.
Last month, were you actually on suspension? Did it have something to do with my brother?
You remember those composite sketches? I got this crazy idea that maybe it was your brother. Nothing came of it, so I dropped it. I'm an idiot, okay?
He's not, though. He's right. One of the only times we've seen it, I think.
These kids. Sometimes you just gotta show them who's boss.
Is that what you do with Olivia?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me show you.
No M99 this time.
Right now, your diaphragm is partially paralyzed. That's your liver. Call Olivia's mother. You're gonna tell her you're sick of her fat ass. You can't stand to look at it anymore. And you're gonna make her believe it. Because if you don't, she's
gonna be a hard sell.
Can't believe it.
I don't want to hear it, okay?
Yeah, no mask, no nothing.
Put too much at risk, Dexter. That's not what I was going to say. I'm proud of you. Put yourself out there for another person. I had no idea you had that in you. I underestimated you.
Yeah, learning a lot about his character this time around.
So much more. If only I'd seen that, maybe I wouldn't have led you down this path.
Yeah, he can be more different.
Deb?
Hi, honey. Your boy Dexter Morgan and his lady friend on his boat at 3 a.m. in the morning, and they are not fucking.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, but that's beside the point. Point is when they came back, those bags were gone.
Quinn wasn't around for the Bay Harbor situation.
Yeah. Consider this your severance package.
But I'm sure Liddy would remember if he was a part of the force.
Bullshit. If this thing is as big as I think it is, La Guerta and all them other douchebags in homicide gonna be kissing my ass. You know, I just think I may call up that sister. Give her a ring.
Looks like there might be a confrontation here.
You talk about the brother. What do you say?
Stay the fuck away from me. And stay the fuck away from Deb.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the best move. Good on her. Good on her for that.
I read the report.
That's probably what she was. That's why the file was so interesting.
Stop sleeping on the couch.
We still got a long way to go between the couch and the bedroom, Maria.
Look, what I said yesterday is true. I love you. And I'm not.
He's really letting that get cloud his judgment a little bit. Like I'm grateful for that, but like he is right.
I trusted you. And while you were fucking me, you were spreading shit about my brother behind my back. You think that's not hurting me? Fuck you.
Man, this song always takes me back to Rita and the kids.
I hid among the humans, hoping not to be seen. But somewhere along the way, I grew legs, stood upright. But what do I have to offer a child? Just me. And maybe one day, not so long from now, I'll be rid of the dark passenger.
He definitely did me a favor. He told her she has a fat ass. He is not coming back.
Must have been an insult back then.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Got your ass.
Proud of you. Put yourself out there for another person.
Harry line, but really his own line.
If Lumen's your girlfriend, I want you to tell me.
She's a friend. She's been through some really, really bad stuff. I'm helping her deal with it.
Does it make you feel better about Mom being there for Lumen? Does it make you feel better about what happened to Mom?
I love you. You know that?
You shook him in. Say hi to Cody.
Such a wholesome moment.
Mama. This is Mama?
Just turn a phrase.
Mama.
I'm trying to remember if that toy was highlighted at some point. I'll have to go back and look.
Jordan Chase told me to figure out what I want most. The answer is simple. To be a good dad.
What a heartwarming episode. I was not expecting that this far into the season. Unknown. Emily Birch. Filed DUI. Last arrest 2010. So fairly recent in terms of the show. And I mean, matches the description of the rest of them. Recent fine and 5 years probation. Probation set to expire 2014. Still alive.
She's not a victim. She's alive. Boozing it up in Coral Gables, 2 DUIs in 3 years. I guess I messed up. If she's not a victim, then who is she?
Dexter?
No, it's Jordan Chase.
But I'm looking for Dexter. Is he there?
He's not available right now.
Tick, tick, tick.
That's the sound
Of his life running out. Take care, Lumen.
Nice. Yeah, I understand why he might know that because Cole had the other security guards like running point on that. kind of trying to help him out. But yeah, put 2 and 2 together there. So many twists and turns this season, so many unexpected events. Like, I was not expecting Aster or Cody or whoever to come back into the show, at least until like another season or something like that. But I believe that Dexter and Lumen's relationship is an integral aspect to this episode, but I think that the focus is a lot more on the relationship between Dexter and Aster and what that means for his relationship with Harrison down the line. Dexter's interactions with Aster emphasizes Dexter's desire to be a better father, contrasting his dark side with the genuine love for his children. It adds depth to his character, showing his vulnerability and the difficulties of balancing his dual life. In the episode, he stated,
Jordan Chase told me to figure out what I want most. The answer is simple. To be a good dad.
It's a powerful line that underscores his deep desire to be more than his dark urges. Despite all the chaos around him, his priority is to be a good father, and I hope this time he truly means it. Lumen is becoming more and more of a balancing force in Dexter's life because she's gotten closer to him than any other person that we've seen except for Harry. And that point was really highlighted by their exchange in the kitchen.
How do I deal with Aster?
Share something with her. What you did when you were her age.
I killed the neighbor's dog.
Well, don't tell her that.
It's kind of a small piece that's meant for some comedic levity, but I think it encapsulates what Lumen is for Dexter perfectly. The unification of his darker side and his more humane aspirations. This could definitely make him more relaxed and genuine in his interactions with others, creating a semblance of normalcy in his life for now. I can only guess as to how long that might last or where the rest of the season is going to go now that Jordan is aware of the two of them, but I can only hope that things turn out better than they have in the last 4 seasons. Deb is back on the case. It's no surprise, but she also learned that Quinn was pursuing Dexter, which, inevitably broke them up. So going forward, I don't know what Quinn's move is going to be. He could get angry and start pursuing Dexter again, or he could completely drop it and try to win Deb back. But Deb is very likely to tell Dexter that Quinn was pursuing him, so that might win on the radar of Dexter as somebody that is a potential threat, and that might complicate the situation even more so with Lumen and Liddy, because Liddy knows a lot of information. He knows everything that he's told Quinn, and I'm sure he knows a little bit more. He's probably kept some stuff to himself. So everything is in a jumble this season so far. I'm not very hopeful as to how it's all going to unwind in the end. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.